Good day, everyone. Alice here from Safi Financial Network. Today is February 17, 2023. Here is the weekly analysis with our channel. All right, so here is the weekly chart for S&P 500. We had a down week today, so I should say last 2 days. I mean Thursday and Friday was pretty ugly for the market, especially yesterday. Yesterday price action was very weak, so I believe top is there. So there are a couple of scenarios that I want to talk about it in this video, especially but because when we are getting close to the March period, and then as you know, March period is going to be very volatile. Lots of energy is going to be there, cosmopolitan energy and astrological energy, cycle energy. Everything is just nested or consolidated in the months of March, early to the April. So we should see lots of volatility inside the market. And I'm kind of like looking for a bottoming period for 2023 for the month of March. So where we should expect the bottom for me. First of all, we had a nice top information here. So this is a weekly chart. Weekly chart shows we are getting close to crossover, which is a bearish crossover or bear reversal crossover in a stochastic momentum, very stronger than a stochastic one, regular stochastic one. Also, we are in nice supply area here, or pivotal point, whatever you want to call it. And also in MACD we are seeing a divergence as well. So all in all, when I'm just looking at this chart, I think there is a top there, but however, there is a potential chance because next week is going to be short week. We will have Monday close. Market will be closed on Monday in US President's Day or President Day, sorry. And in Canada we have a Family Day. But I think around the world it's going to be kind of like a special holiday or something. I don't know about the different countries' calendar, but in North America we are in holiday. So next week is going to be short. Usually in short week, or I should say 4 days trading sessions in a week, we will experiencing kind of like a low volume just because people are taking vacation. But next week is going to be February. So February, it's not going to be a holiday season. So we should expect some kind of like a volatility, especially we are at the earnings season as well. Tuesday, we will have Walmart earning is coming to the market. So it's going to impact how retail is doing or how they are behaving in this environment. We are experiencing inflationary behavior. So how people are purchasing their grocery stuff. If we see something very bad or good, I don't know how market is going to digest it. But we will see how it goes. But Walmart is going to impact the retail sector for sure. Costco will have March 2nd earning. So Costco is going to be following week. Also, in semiconductor, we will have NVIDIA earning on Wednesday, which is very important. To be honest, could be a turning point for the market to the upside or downside, I don't know, but it's got to be a catalyst for the next move. So all in all, when we are consolidating all these data, we just see the chart here, and we are seeing like a 3 lower high plus these higher shadows. And when we see this upper shadow is getting longer and longer, this means institution is getting back and kind of like a distributing inside the market. This is kind of like an accumulation phase. This is accumulation phase. You see the shadows giving us higher low, higher low. Here we are seeing exactly the same pattern on the other side of the chart. We'll see lower high with the longer shadows forming. So when we are seeing something like this, reversal is gonna be happening probably next week. If we see another like a follow through with engulfing this one to test this level, which is coming sub 4,000 level. So that's going to be important level for S&P 500. Again, this is the box that is first scenario. If we get a high and then coming down, so the next high couldn't engulf this and couldn't reach out new high or nominal high, and then coming down, and that would be pretty significant sell-off. Probably for the first target, this one is going to be very available scenario, which is 38 to 3900, which is coming to this pivotal point. But if we don't see any high and market just coming down, probably the next scenario, which is this one is coming along, and that would be 35 to 3600. And that's going to be very possible scenario, because this one is coming along with this SMA 200 on the weekly chart. Last time support the market had a very nice surge to the upside. So this time we are just coming along with this one. So just a bit higher or lower doesn't matter. Basically, just the point is very important. We are getting into this wide range war, 36, 37, 3500. So that's going to be the possibility for the bottom. If you are getting a very severe correction, which is I'm kind of like reopening this one this week to see, still it's going to be 20 to 25% chance to get there, to be honest. So that's going to be 32 to 3400, and that's going to be a substantial buying opportunity if you want to see this one here, which is coming back to this wide range bar 2020 W pattern to this rally. So all in all, when we are seeing a bigger picture, still we are below this August high, and there is a bullish development happening in the chart, but lots of people are saying when we are getting there, probably that's going to be a possible scenario even going all the way down. I don't see that one, to be honest. For now, I was very bearish last year, but this year, as I said, and even if you haven't seen my forecast for 2023, I just put a link here just to make sure that watch the forecast for 2023. I'm cautiously bullish for this year. I'm not sure if we reach to this one, to this high, but again, we can close above 44,000. 4400 for some period of this year. Okay, so stay tuned, sit tight. We are just looking for any of this opportunity as a buying opportunity to get into the market, because a substantial rally, in my opinion, is coming down the road for the rest of the year. Here is the daily chart, and daily chart we are just piercing through this bottoming formation, hiking back up again. When you see something like this, look at this candle. So no shadow here. Market just open, sell off. So this means distribution is happening, and this bullish consolidation is kind of like a fail. And we had the same scenario here, but the ugly one, not this one looks good, looks better actually. But we had this sell off and then open, and the market sell off again. So follow through. Any bounce would be selling opportunity. And you see this, there's how stairs are coming down. So we will see something like this, but we have a nice shadow. However, this one just a reaction to this trend line, because this consolidation was a breakout. So this breakout, the trend line has been broken to the upside. This is very strong. So lots of demand is there, but this is the second time that we are piercing through this area. For the third time, I would tell you it's going to get weaker and weaker every single time when we touch it. And when all the orders are triggered or bought, then there is no buyers here. Then we should see market is coming down as well to test this area for the first step, second step, and third step. That's going to be the ultimate scenario for the market. However, we are not in oversold condition. We are in no man's land. This means we can have a follow through next week, and probably next week by end of week, so we can get to the oversold condition, which we can get another possible bounce. And this bounce could be somewhere around here when everyone is saying, okay, all the moving averages converging here around 3900, 39 to 3950, and also we are testing this trend line. So again, I'm not looking this one as like an ultimate bottom. This could be just I should say intermediate bottom, but the ultimate one would be somewhere here, here, or here. We should see how market is going to react in the months of March. Okay, move on to Nasdaq, that was very important one. So Nasdaq is just coming down and testing this SMA 20. However, this is the second time. Oh, this is not a day weekly chart. Let me go to weekly first. Here's the weekly chart. Weekly chart shows very nice. This is a nice trend to the upside, and you see how we are reacting to the RSI. And also here, stochastic wise, we are kind of like getting a sell signal from our stochastic momentum index, and this lower high gives us a topping formation. And look at the gravestone doji here. This gravestone doji in weekly chart tells many things to us. So we are just reacting to SMA 50, and we are consolidating, and we are just hitting and consolidating here. So if we get down, probably the possible scenario would be here. The first stop is going to be here, somewhere around here, because this is, as I said, this is a breakout candle, and probably market is going back to test this breakout candle, coming along with this trend line to backtest this trend line, because we haven't tested this trend line after it broken to the upside. All right, so just keep an eye on that. And daily chart, here is the daily chart Nasdaq. We just got into sell signal for Nasdaq, and probably, as I said again, so this is a nice pivotal point. So look at that here, and also this is a nice consolidation breakout to the upside. So probably somewhere around 11,500 to 11,800. That's going to be possible intermediate bottom of bounce, and it's going to be possibly late next week. Okay, so moving on to Dow Jones, which was the strongest chart among the other one. So Dow Jones just test this nice trend to the upside, and it was positive today. You can't believe that people are getting into Dow Jones stocks, and I'm telling you later what type of stock was positive today. Not basic material, it was not energy, it was consumer staple and healthcare, which means people are getting into cautious mood or risk off asset, right? So it's going to be risk off assets, and it's going to be very important for you folks if you wanna see how market is shifting from technology and Russell 2000 to kind of like a dividend payer stocks. Okay, so this Dow Jones daily, and let me just move to weekly as well, so because weekly is important. Weekly we had a doji, so this is a third week. We had a doji bar here, and this is a very nice shadow. Weekly was negative bar. However, still this is a consolidation. Nothing has been changed basically for my analysis. Dow Jones is going to have a nice rally to the upside after a correction in months of March. Probably we'll see Dow Jones is getting to the upside and probably new all-time high. So this consolidation is very nice, and probably we'll see just that back test here and going to the new all-time high. Okay, moving on some sectors. Let me show you some sectors here, because that was our analysis. Starting with VIX today. So VIX had a nice pop early in the morning, but sold off, and look at that. So VIX is coming down. However, still I'm just looking for these ones as like a buying opportunity, just because we are getting into a period of spike to the upside. Still, especially second half of the March, we should see VIX somewhere around here. I'm telling you now. So just bear with me, and you will see when a spike is happening, and everyone just watching that one. So VIX is kind of like a very fast, sharp movement to the upside. Today we had just a down day, and it was just I should say just pruning, nothing more. And Dixie dollar index had a nice uptick today, coming back down. So Dixie is kind of like a consolidating. It is getting into this area, which is kind of like a supply area, especially this candle. Look at this formation here. So it's kind of like a supply area, but if it consolidates more here, probably we'll see another pop. By late February, we'll see another pop to the upside. Apple was down today, so Apple just came off the low a bit, but $1.16 down. Apple still is in consolidation mood, but I would say if Apple engulf this, which is 148, look at this level. So I'm gonna just mark it in my chart, then we can address it later. So here is 148, which is the bottom of this wide range bar. If Apple just pierce, I would say just pierce through, and then even it doesn't matter if it goes up or down. If it just pierces it through, then we should see Apple next days and next days and next days is coming back down. So watch 148 0. Sorry, a 0.08 cents, because that's going to be important level. Amazon downtick today. Amazon, this is a nice bearish consolidation forming kind of like a river, kind of head and shoulder here down. So Amazon 91, if it goes below this, we should see Amazon 78. So I'm not a buyer on this at all. Facebook or Meta had a positive day today, so it was early negative but came off the low a bit. This is a gap, and Facebook needs to close this gap window here somewhere around 147 to 160, which is 153. It's going to be good buying spot. Microsoft is down. Microsoft came all the way down here and doesn't have like a green bar as well. So Microsoft shows the topping formation. Probably a day or two we will see a bounce, but ultimately I'm looking for Microsoft coming back to this area as like a 222 to 240. So we will see how it's going to react. Google was down today, and Google just it is in trouble. As I said, any rally could be a selling opportunity, and it was true for now. I believe Google is coming down to this area, 75 to 83. That's going to be a possible scenario for low. Netflix just came down, and this reverse head and shoulder just triggered. Just look at that. We pierced through, come off the low, and it's just market dynamic. Nothing has been changed. This head and shoulder triggers, and I believe Netflix ultimate level is going to be 251, 275. Tesla was down. Tesla was up today strongly. This is another option X play, and Tesla just closed above 200, and that was pretty nice for the bulls. 208.31 cents. Tesla just showing a top information. Nothing has been changed. I believe Tesla is coming back down here. So still be patient, and we'll see how it goes. SMH semiconductor. They were all weak today. So SMH at $3.36 loss, and still in this consolidation. But look how we are showing. We are just showing lower high and lower lows. So this means a day or two we are seeing a bounce and then coming back down all the way to here for the first buying opportunity. Probably just back test. If it doesn't hold here, which I don't think it's going to hold, we'll see the second half of the March, probably 208, 212. That's going to be great buying opportunity. SOXX, the same pattern. Nothing has been changed. Probably 380. That's going to be the first test, and a day or two is going to be bounce, but ultimately 350 to 360. So that's going to be great buying opportunity. TSM, a downtick today, but came off the low nicely, and sitting at $90.10. Again, still TSM can have a potential downside target to here, $80 to 84. That's going to be the possibility. AMD came down again, so it was like, as I said, piercing this wide range bar. So it pierced down and then coming back up. It doesn't change the scenario. Now I'm telling you, 71 is going to be on plate, and it's going to be very, very high probability to see this stock next week or so, or next 2 weeks, I should say. 72 is going to be very, very possible scenario. NVIDIA was coming down. NVIDIA next Wednesday is going to be earning. So everything is getting choppy now. Everyone is saying, okay, this is stock, even if it has a good earning, it's already priced in, right? So it has more than 100% from the bottom here, from almost 108 to all the way up to 230. So even if it is very, very good earning, but it doesn't change the scenario. It is already priced in, right? So we'll see how it goes, but Nvidia can go down all the way to 180. I would say this is going to be a possible scenario for a nice solid bounce here. TXN, Texas Instrument, was down today. Not a bad day, but this trend line can be broken a day or two, I don't know, but this is kind of like the scenario that we see. If this triangle gets through to the down, then we should see all the way it's coming down to here. Even this pivotal point, that's going to be a bounce, but the best buying opportunity would be around 150 to 160. Lam Research is the last one in semiconductor index. Came off the low a bit, but lost $5.67 today and sitting at 495. 495 is a good level for this for now for a bounce. Look at this white range bar. This is a pivotal point, so we should see a bounce, which happened just the last hour of the trading session. However, we can see a back test to this level and also coming down. This is a good level though. Let me just mark it in my chart because that can be a possible scenario for a bounce. So 444, look at the number 444, that's going to be a possible scenario for a bounce. And today we had a nice uptick in some names, which I'm going to cover it now. United Health, look at that. So this is in health sector. Johnson & Johnson, nice engulfing pattern to the upside. These two stocks we got into United Health just last week. When it was there, I think when it was there, I bought it. It is nicely in the money. So I told my friends, and it is in my investment portfolio now. I'm just keep an eye on this. Johnson & Johnson is my favorite as well. So if this one consolidates here, we should see the bottoming formation because this is a nice pivotal point and it came off the low going back up. So it just hunted all the stop losses here going back up. So that is a very, very nice candle. Probably on Tuesday, Wednesday, we will get back to this one and just allocate some portion of our portfolio. mRNA, Moderna. So this one, due to kind of like a fishy, I should say, result for a vaccine or flu vaccine, it just came down here. But look at that. So market just went buyer, buying, 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 and it went all the way up to here. So it was a very, very decent gain. However, it lost a 3.31% down, but it was a good price action. However, again, there is possibility to see if this one is coming down to here or here. So again, these levels are going to be very, very significant buy if it gets there. Pfizer, a nice buying opportunity just came from this pivotal point, and if it gets back up above 45, that's going to be great buying opportunity because this one can go all the way up to here. I believe healthcare sector is signaling more buy probably February, March, and we can see more upside in this sector is coming along as well for the rest of the year. Okay, I think I finished everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart, and have a great long weekend, folks. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.